Get that.
Yeah. Yeah, I grew up in Littleton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got family in Denver.
Yep.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
How long have you been in Michigan?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I moved here when I was 1.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has been nice.
Yeah. Sure. Your incubation period matters. Straight up. That's beautiful, Masani. I'm remembering that now. Or be hearing it. Yeah. That's dope. No wonder you want to get out in nature so much, you know?
Right.
It's only really right. So I believe it's working. Let's see what kind of mic it's on. I hope it's on my mic. Can I choose? Yeah. Yes, how's your day been?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chill, busy.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
In between, relaxing, no rushing. So
How was the clients?
it was good.
So good.
It
Yeah.
didn't take too long. Both of them was less than 3 hours.
Ah, really? Okay. That's a good amount.
Yes, yes.
And I know it was all extra intentional or perfectly intentional, super intentional, I say.
I did this older lady now. She had went to the salons that's out around, and she didn't like the color she got. And she came and she said, "Oh, I like these."
Oh, I like yes. It's gonna hit the light in a certain light.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Oh, pretty. Heck yeah. Those are nice.
Yeah, I took my time with them. She kept moving though, but I didn't want to say nothing. I'm like, I could do this.
Okay.
I can do it. Let me learn how to do it while she can move. So they can be comfortable with. Because when people, you tell somebody to sit still, they start itching and yeah, it's like your body want to move now.
Exactly. And so yes, the flow of energy. I bet you now I think about it, that's probably what makes your place so nice too, because I bet you as much as you having to sit still, your atmosphere be having them calm.
Mm-hmm.
Like you be keeping them calm throughout, you know.
Yeah.
I like the two different sections you did too. You said what? No, not. I don't think she's gonna be here on the Wednesday. I've noticed that. I should open it though, so I should check. I hope not because I'm trying YouTube today. Yeah.
Did you make a post on Facebook?
About YouTube?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. Yeah. That'd be cool. Namaste, bro. Here we go. Oh my God. Hey. Why look up? I don't know where you pointed, but I looked up. Follow the man above. Let's go. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Sonny, what was it that you was mentioning we should work on? Their legs, back legs. Oh yeah, everybody has some blocks right here. You should get a block. One or two. Maybe I would suggest two, because we're gonna do some hip stuff. So for more elevation, I say two. We got a bunch of blocks. And worst case, if you don't use them, you don't use them.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Masani is like all the nails for all the cool people in town. Yeah.
I mean, I can tell.
Yeah. Yep, that's a fact. Mm. Say what? Oh yeah, the Sandy. Yeah, I noticed that for one of them. Right. You know, I think somebody cleaned them, sprayed them, and they threw them in there. After a very humid class, you know, probably like an aerobics class, something, they probably sprayed them, tossed them. Bad batch of laundry. Okay. All right. So whenever you get started, you got your 2 blocks. We're gonna start off with a butterfly. I would say this: a few things. If you're not necessarily doing a lot of hip stuff, what you can do instead is start with a supported bridge, lift the hips up, and bring one underneath your tailbone, so that our hips are slightly above the shoulders, and this can create a little bit of relief for the back. Now, if you feel extra flexible and want to do both, you can do butterfly with both. If at some point your hips feel achy or just feels a little bit tight, you can just switch. You can just switch it out. Right. Great. Toes might wiggle. Who knows? You find a nice view of the ceiling. Notice the space between your vision and the ceiling, that empty space. Maybe blink the eyes a few times. If you elect to have the eyes closed, that can also create another, sensation awareness through the body. Now here, as we continue to just kind of let the space move, you might find your breath has a spontaneous nature. You got 2 blocks, right? Noticing that spontaneous nature, almost like a dance floor. If you feel yourself controlling the rhythm of the breath, all right, just make sure it also feels like ebb and flow. So letting the body relax here, noticing the rise and the fall of the breath. You could simply even say to yourself, breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. And breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. Just watching that flow point. Watching where that breath travels through. Hopefully that slows down our nervous system enough that the movements that we take feel intentional. Take a few moments. If you need to create lift, with the rise and fall of your breath, but also other spaces in the body, such as your feet, such as your heels, such as your toes. And the great thing about it is you're never too late to jump into that party that is your breath. The next breath is on its way. One thing is, a fun way to practice is how quickly can you let the thing you're on now latch off, let go of it, so you can make room for the new thing. Don't worry about what you missed. Don't even worry about what's ahead. And even in that pursuit, just know, we're looking to go looking to get like a 7 out of 13, like a 10 out of 20 of it. You don't have to be perfect by any means, but you give yourself a lot of reps. You let one thing go to make room for another thing. In this moment, it's using the opposite of pushing your force. You can let yourself get pulled into your force. You can find places where the body's allowed to sink, to settle, and from that, new breath will arise. Most of the movement you'll find today will require holding. It's like a class about holding poses. So you look for that's an isometric stretch. You're isolating muscles, you're gonna hold them. So they will heat up over time, they will contract more over time, they will want to create movement over time. Part of the practice would be how much can you let them move even while you're holding it. You give yourself free range to let these things change, because that's inevitably what we're looking to do here, change on some level. If only feeling more like ourselves than when we walk in. Or less like ourselves, however you look at it. You're going to start to find some movement in the body. If you've been in that butterfly for a moment, you can take a moment to stretch your legs out, just so you retain some of that length. Personally, I got the block underneath the tailbone for some lift. This might be a nice, especially if people working with the lower back with the hips. If you didn't have it for the butterfly, but you might want it for this next part, you can take that block, put it underneath your sacrum. Give yourself a little support. Maybe even hold the block and just kind of feel your tailbone. How much of it can it swish? If you got a wide tailbone, you might just want to get the center of it at least on the middle of that block. And the rest we're going to find with balance. Okay, so the feet can go flat here for the butterflyers. We're kind of marching in place. You can lift one foot and then the other, just so you got a sense of, okay, heel on the ground, ball the foot on the ground, toe on the ground. Give yourself a few marches, just one lift and then the other. It's not even about how high we can get necessarily or how low we can get. It's just letting it be a natural, this is my leg, this is my knee, this is my foot, this is where it wants to go. If your leg does start to stretch a little bit longer, your march will change its pace, and that's okay. So don't expect to go the same pace as somebody who's got the knee bent, or somebody who's got much longer legs than you, or someone who's got much shorter legs than you. Your breath is starting to hopefully ideally dictate more than just the words. The words are just the suggestion. You take a moment after you finish that movement, just let the feet relax once again. And again, it's back to how much can we pull? How much can the ground hold? How much can we let go of what just happened? Not so much anticipating the next, but here's this breath. You have a chance to dance with it at any point. Unless your hands are already just doing what they want to do, you can pat the belly a few times, give yourself a little pat in the belly, little pat in the hips. Just aware that you have hands. If you have hands, you can say, I have hands. It's not required for the class. In fact, you're not required to do anything more than just be with yourself. But as we start to move through this, go ahead and kick your left leg up and just keep it up. Point the toes, flex the toes, circle through your ankle a little bit. You can squeeze through that leg. You might rotate it internally, externally. Kind of like a doorknob. Yeah. You might bend it again just because. Feel what that hole feels like. Letting it suspend itself with the bend. Then you might kick it up again. I'm not saying it has to be like that. It's like a Bob Ross painting. You just kind of do your version at home. Happy trees. And there's no mistakes. Only happy accidents. We're going to put the left foot to the right knee. That's a figure 4. There's no rush with that. With the left foot on that right knee in that figure 4, go ahead and tap your right foot. Just because it's Frankie Beverly. Might as well. That's real nice. Use the ball of the foot and you start to press the ball of the right foot down to the mat. You can keep the tap or lose it. Think about structuring that right heel so it's pushing down into the floor. The ball of the foot's pressing into the floor. Right toes are relaxed. Now, if that left knee can open up some more, let that left knee fall open a little more. Good job. Movement of your breath comes in all different types of forms. It's not just exhales and inhales. It's hums, it's highs, it's whistles, it's raps. We'll take the left leg up to the sky when you're ready. Your hands can come on your hips, kind of square them off, keep them lengthy. Keep the hips square as much as they can. Start to point those left toes. Let your left leg go about 45 degrees. Geometry class been a minute. Think about halfway between the floor and the ceiling. Point those toes out. Find an angle that feels long. And when it feels like, ooh, it's getting heavy, 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 go ahead and bend that left knee. Place that left foot down to the floor. When you're ready, no rush. That right knee can bend. And it can extend up towards the ceiling. The rotations through the ankle and all that. Point the toes, flexing toes. You might squeeze that inner right thigh, so active. If you need a moment to feel your right leg, you can take your hands running up the back of your hamstring, your calf. That's a strong leg. Let that right leg extend about 45 degrees. Find that angle where your right leg is long. Maybe a little lower. Maybe a little lower. Once it's ready to go, go ahead and bend that right knee, right foot to the floor. You're going to march it once again. Left leg kicking. Right leg kicking. Move at a pace that works for you. If you want to modify or add more, you can start to push your hips off that block. Find a little support in that bridge by using the push of the elbows, the triceps, or whatever you may be rocking with. Keep breathing in what you got. We're going to end up in some type of bridge. Whether you're lifted off the block or whether you're using that support. Let's pick a number between 1 and 10. Anybody? 17 divided by 2 is 3.5. 7.5. 6.5. 5.5. 4.5. I need a 3.5. 2.5. And 1.5. 0.5. Go ahead and just release back to the floor. So if you got the block, you can move it. Ease it on down to the ground. One more butterfly. Your arms can extend out, kind of like a V. We're gonna do the shoulder stretch later. If you're super comfortable just keeping this, especially if you're working the hips. It just occurred to me, see if you could touch your left knee with your right hand. Just where does it land? I can't even reach mine, but just think about reaching that direction and reaching back open. You feel open for a little shoulder stretch. Same thing for that left hand towards the right knee. There's no way I could reach it. Extend outwards. And then try maybe one more time if you're going forward. Just see if maybe a little bit longer. Where's that rotation? Yeah. And then at some point, just leave it alone. Go back to the hips. Just kind of bookmarking that in your brain. I got shoulders. You got shoulders, you can say, I have shoulders. Oh, you can shrug them up for a moment for an inhale. Exhale, rolling back. Sound effects optional. In fact, if you want to lift the head up, look down your navel and then let your head relax again. That's one more way to remind you. That's a lot of weight you dropped. Let's go, Carl. Let's go extend the left leg out to the bottom left corner. Right leg out to that bottom right corner. Get long. And if you haven't kicked anybody yet, then you're probably not going to kick anybody. So go ahead, extend those toes, point those toes. Windshield wipe your arms. If you haven't hit anybody yet, you're probably not going to hit nobody. If you hit somebody, they're probably moved already, so you might as well stay. Okay? And if you need to shift or modify, you take up your space, but feel free to unapologetically take up space. It's your space today. We're going to take the butterfly, but we're going to hold the feet. So you can grab your feet, knees pushing away from each other. You might lift your head up for a moment, take a breath in and out right there. You can take a quick little happy baby, kicking the legs out. If not the feet, you can grab the ankles or the back of the knees. Back of the knees is valid too. Yeah. If you want to push your tailbone onto the ground, you can, but that's sometimes no fun. Sometimes I like the fun to let the tailbone go up and just be free like a baby. But if you're all like, I'm working my lower back, you can push your tailbone down. You kick those legs away. All right. Only if that effort really concerns. You might find a little bit of rocking and rolling, and then you do want to push it down. Let's take another big breath in and out. We're going to roll this up. You can either sit crisscross applesauce, or you can sit with your feet in butterfly. We will take a little twist. You can even have your legs straight if you want. Just take your left hand on your right knee and just see what happens. If your eyes are open, see how much of the room you could see with your eyes. Can you see the bottom right corner of the room? Can you see the top right? Can you see the bottom top left? If your eyes are closed, visualize yourself doing it, but for that space between your eyebrows. Top right corner of the third eye, top left corner. It's moving around your brain, so to speak. Absolutely no rush. Come back to center. Just give yourself a chance to reset. Straight spine. You can breathe in what you got. And again, your legs can be any way that feels right. You might want to scoot your tailbone so you feel it. And you might even use your hands and move the good stuff out the way for the bony parts. We're going to take another twist. Left hand behind you, right hand on that left knee. Whatever you look towards, your torso is going to tend to want to twist that way. If you look over that left shoulder, the body might follow. Now, if you look that way, give yourself a chance to actually breathe and process that direction. Just like anything else, you gotta let it grow a little bit. Most people, you go to work, they don't cash your check that same day. Sometimes you gotta wait 2 weeks. So right now, you might have to take 1 or 2 breaths. But keep finding where you're holding the posture, but you're also allowing for the necessary movement for growth. Come back to center when you're ready. You roll that neck out a little bit. If it's okay to have your feet flat, have your feet go flat for a moment, no rush. Give yourself a hug, forehead to your knee. Take about 10 breaths right here. Take an inhale, 1. Exhale, 2. Inhale, 3. Exhale, 4. All right, keep going in your head. Maybe you grab more elbow. Maybe knees get closer together, but keep your focus. Don't focus so much on the body. You forget to get to inhale 5, exhale 6, whatever you're on. And if you lose track, just start over. Sometimes it's hard to get to 20. I already had to start over. I forgot what I was on. Reading what you got. Inhaling, seeing that number expand. Exhale, pushing it away. If you end up finishing, great, and you're still here, you're breathing more. That's fine. If you lost track, it doesn't matter. You got a bunch of breath in. When you're ready, bring yourself up. Tall spine. Your hands can come by your sides. Feet can go on the floor, and if this is as far as you can go, great. You can lift your hips up, great. You keep the hips higher, great. You can push your knees forward, great. You can lift the hips higher, great. You keep pushing the hips up, great. Keep pushing the hips up, great. You can drop the head back, great. You push the glutes higher, great. And you get the hips as high as the knees. But some of y'all, you got past that. And then if you can lower down slow. Slow like a pro. Bring the hips down low. Dropping them back down to the floor. We'll find a little windshield wipe with the knees. Just to the degree you can. Bending one knee and the other. Me personally, I'm using the support of my hands to create a little lift in my hips. That gives me a little bit more support. If you got more range of motion, you might be able to do it without the thing. But again, I'm not straining myself. So if you're doing it because you can, great. But if you're doing it because you're like, I gotta do it that way, that's just how you chose. Ooh, I heard a good one. If you want to add a little bit more here, you can push the hips up in that reverse table. Your left arm can reach up and back. Your right fingertips might need to flip, but it's all relative. All right, so we're gonna try the other side. Opposite arm goes up and back. Again, it's all relative. If you did it on the left side, you can bring it down. If you did it on the left side, or you didn't do it, it doesn't matter anymore. We're at tabletop now. Find yourself in this new thing. Maybe your head goes to the left hand, but your hips go to the right heel. Maybe your head goes to that right hand, but your hips go all the way the other way. You can look at your hands and just notice you have them. You did say earlier, most of you, that you had hands. They're still here. Bringing some awareness to them. Can you spread through your fingertips? Can you have your thumbs reach towards each other? Can your palms flatten? What would happen if you lifted your wrists and then lowered them down slow? Keep breathing what you got. Press through your toes. Or you could tuck your toes. Totally up to you. And find a little shift of the hips, forward and backward. Shift those hips from heels to toes. Notice how much pressure can get into those palms, or how much pressure you can take off the palms. Maybe you lift the wrist for a breath. You can also use child's pose anytime you need to. That's where we're going to end up. Whenever you're done, you can find this maybe for another 10, 9. Moving at a pace that works for you. Taking your time. Whenever you do get to that child's pose, your knees can be wide. If you need more space for the hips. If your head doesn't get to the floor, use a block. Bring your forehead to the block. Sometimes, even if you have never done it before, but your head can get to the floor, it's worth trying it. Just to see what kind of engagement you get with your shoulders. You might feel the block helps you pull your head back a little bit, taking some pressure off the throat. Right? It could be for a breath or two. You could flip the block to lower levels. Then, whenever you do bring your head back to the ground, you might have there's more information about how that neck moves. Oh. You can, whenever you're ready, shift this weight back to tabletop. Shoulders on top of the wrist. Optional. Right hand on the block, left arm up. Give yourself some more lift in the chest if you're working on that upper back. If it's not so much the upper back, your right hand might not be on the block. But for the upper back, for sure, give yourself a little lift for this first one. Take that left hand, swing it towards that right block. This gives us a little bit more lift in that hip as well. Take the left arm up. It's okay if your right hip wants to swing with it like a golf swing. I never golfed ever, but I think it's like that. Take the left hand, swing it towards the right block. Left arm up to the sky one more time. And then that left hand can come down to the floor. We're going to just really move that block out the way for a moment. Both hands pushing evenly. Cat-cow tilt. Revisit. That you have a back. You have a spine. Hips and head a little side to side or whatever, or even in a cycle. Ribs, neck, all of that. We'll take the arms up to the sky. When you're ready, you can swing them out and up. Reach to the fingertips. Hands will come down by the sides. Take the block again, especially if you got that upper back. Left hand stacks. You can tent up on your right fingertips, find the shoulders to stack, and then find that movement in the right hand. Open through the chest. Even your back gets to hopefully roll over. Nice flex in the wrist, cracking the knuckles, always available. Right hand, back to that left block. That sounds good. Right arm up to the sky. Now again, we got time to breathe. We're holding the pose, yes, but there's so much room for movement. Just figure out where there's room for movement and where there's a need to hold, or even a desire to hold. One more time when you're ready. It doesn't have to be now, but it might be. Last one. Right arm up to the sky. Just for the inhale, baby. Stay if you want, but use whenever you have your next exhale to bring that right hand down to the floor. Block off to the side. You could do a few cat-cow tilts, maybe reverse the fingertips. You could either turn both hands backwards, or one hand could turn backward at a time, like the yin and yang symbol. Little yin, you little yang. Little window, little wall, little John. Take your time when you're ready. Knees on the ground, but just lift the left foot up. Circle out to that ankle, crack it out. Same thing for the right foot when you're ready. If it's okay on the knees, you can bring both feet up and swoop them around like a whoop-de-doo, or swing them side to side. Find some rotation in the hips. Knees about to rub through the mat, ain't they? When you're ready, feet back to the floor. Now, you can keep your feet flat. Just lift your knees up and your hips up. Hold it as long as you can. Better yet, just drop the knees, just so you know what you're getting into. All right, that's what you're getting into. All right, there's some pushing your toes. So you can lift the hips up, and then you can try to push your weight on that. For 3, 2. All right, knees down to the ground. Now, tucking the toes. So much more leverage, I say. Now hips up high, downward facing dog. Bend the knees a little bit. We got some awareness that we have a back of the foot and a front of the foot. If you need to flip one foot over at a time just to refill it, or both. Whenever you're back in that way, lift the heels up high for the breath in. Exhale, drop the heels. Upper push-up plank. Shoulders on top of the wrist. Now, what most people in class know, actually, I think you came late. You didn't know. We know Steph. Our Steph, we got a Steph here, new Steph. She came from Colorado. And it's her first time here today. So, I'm just like, oh no. Because now, Steph, we got to let you know. We're in the first plank of class, so we just want to know.
So it's my cue to leave?
No. You don't have to. It's not leave. But just let us know how long you want us to hold this plank. You already got some time in. There's no wrong answer. We've heard a lot of answers.
Well, how long have we been in?
About 5 seconds.
About 5 seconds. Well, that's how you're counting. We'll do another 15 seconds.
Oh, I love it. Okay, that's about a minute. That's a fair minute. We've been here for about 35 seconds. You can rock the heels a little forward and backward. Push through the knuckles, inner thighs active. If you got to roll the neck out, roll the neck out a little bit. If it's like your 800 workout all day, you could drop your knees and still have a strong plank, still have a strong breath. The pose is like secondary to the breath. When you're ready, we're all gonna lower it up. We'll come all the way down to the ground. We'll push the hips down to the floor. Squeeze the elbows, lift to the chest. Now, some of y'all could lift your wrist up, but you don't have to. I didn't say you had to. Somebody has to. But you could if you want. Push the hips down. You can lift the chest up, though. Engage to your core, engage to your toes. When you're ready, lower it down slow. Really good job. Now, just take the arms out like the T. Teeth are tied. Tied like T-O-D-D, not T I read, though. Like James Todd Smith. We're going to roll onto the left shoulder. So much so the right side peels off. The right hip can peel off. You can stay here like forever, or you can stay here for the next few breaths. If you want to bind, you can reach the right arm up. You can wave out the right arm. Then you could drop it behind your back. Or you could wave it up. Or if you want to grab your right foot, you could grab your right foot, bend into your right knee. Take open from the hip. If it's available for you to tap your left hand a few times, tap your left hand on a few times. Feel that awareness there. You might even crawl it forward, further outwards, or roll further open. When you're ready, reset it. On back to the center. Give yourself a moment to really reset. Breathe in what you got. You could keep your arms on the ground and just lift your head up, just to remind your lower back to push in and engage. When you're ready, absolutely no rush. It's a roll over to your right shoulder. One good thing about the balance that we're doing is the same muscles that have to work, they then get the rest.
not everybody, not somebody, definitely none of y'all, but if you ever had that thing where you had time to rest but didn't really rest well, that happens a lot. The free time could be just used for rest time. You could think in them pauses. Those muscles that do work can relax, or breath can get there. Take any modification, variation that you want. And the ones that do have to work, just let them work right here, because surely the rest was going to follow. When you're ready, you can come back to center. You can rest your hands, rest your head, sway the hips a little bit, give a little That's 2 LL references. I just seen, what's that movie we just seen? Deliver Some Evil. Yeah, that was pretty good. Cool. If you're paying for a streaming service, maybe tonight you go watch a nice movie just because you got it. Don't beat yourself up by it. Bend your knees a little bit, side to side. You can whoop-de-doo it out. Auntie Carolyn the other day, she just put on a song. She just turned on Netflix and clicked. I was like, you don't want to click nothing? She said, it don't matter. I was like, oh, that's some elder wisdom right there. The show gonna end. This is the show. You can ease it down when you want. Whenever you're ready, we're gonna push it up with the bent knees. You don't gotta do plank unless you like, I want to do a plank. I'm gonna do a plank. We're gonna end up in child's pose all the same. Hips to your heels, forehead to the ground. Good job, everybody. Remember, this child's pose is available to you whenever you want it. If I forget to suggest it, doesn't mean you don't have that in your repertoire, just like everything else we got going on in class. It's available to you. Take one more deep, full breath in and out, and that's your wave. When you're ready, tabletop position into downward facing dog, hips up high to the sky. You can bend one knee into the other. Might feel good to lift both heels and drop them. Bend both knees and straighten them. Let's take one more big full breath in. Big breath out. When you're ready, go ahead and kick that right leg up to the sky. Bend your knee, move it around. Get a little free form. If you want to flip your dog today, go ahead and flip it over. Right foot over to the left. Ready, know what you got. For 3, 2. First one we're going to do is a cobra pose. So that right leg can come up. You can shift into the plank. Your right foot can come down. You can drop down to the knees, the chest, and the chin. Hip slide into the ground when you're ready. Give it that oomph to lift your chest up. You can tent up on your fingertips, or your fingertips go a little bit wider. If you're working again on that upper chest today, try to open some back space. Let that take you to child's pose. Hands back underneath the shoulders to press yourself up. Dropping the hips back. This is like your charging station. If you want to put the palms down or up or by your sides, or even interlace the fingers behind the back, whatever you might need today. It's the end of the day. So you might have movement in the body already, but stagnant, that's just ready to reallocate. When you're ready, it's tabletop position. Tabletop position, tuck the toes, hips up high in the sky. Once you push the hips up and back, kick that left leg up to the sky. Point the toes, flex the toes, whip it out. If you want to flip your dog, aka wild thing pose, drop the left foot over to the side. Same way we did in the beginning with that reverse tabletop. Think about pushing your hips up towards your knees, squeezing your glutes. When you're ready, left leg coming back into that split. If you flipped it, shift your weight forward. You could go cobra again with your body all the way on the ground, or you could bend the elbows halfway, untucking the toes, lifting the chest up for upward facing dog. Remember, use your inner thighs. You got room to rotate. You need to rotate. All that's available for you. Hips coming up high in the sky, downward facing dog. We'll take 5 breaths. If you want to take these breaths in child's pose or tabletop, take the breaths in child's pose or tabletop. Again, it's like Wednesday evening, not Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, you might do all the things. Wednesday evening, you might have did a lot of the things. So whatever the body needs to kind of reallocate movement, that's yours to do. It's incomparable. Gotta be at least on 3. At some point, you're gonna get the right foot forward in front of you. So if you're in down dog, you can step. If you're in that tabletop, feel free to roll yourself up. However you want to swing that right foot to the front of the mat, do so. Right foot will get there. Eventually, it's going to become a standing posture. So when you're ready, tuck those left toes, let the left knee activate. Rather than stumble into our moment, we'll step the left foot forward, and if it's not so smooth, the first one, you have a bunch of times to feel where your movement is. In fact, you could tuck the left foot until you have room to step into what's that forward fold. The neck relaxed, the head relaxed. Even that might take a moment. Reach for the block for a second. Use the support. You go from a tall block, it's almost like you're in a half lift already. You have support to lengthen yourself. You have room to rock the tailbone. Keep breathing what you got. Go into a medium block. There's more room to angle it downwards. There's a lot of sections in your spine to get to. Maybe go down when you're ready to a low block. Now, with your hands in the low block, imagine your head is also resting on that block. Not that it literally touches, but just let that weight go. If it was to drop, that's where it would land. Let's take a breath in and out wherever we're at. We'll come up for a half lift. You can bring the hands to the shins of your thighs. Now you got the support of your core. Now, if you were to move your hands, could your core still stay? Think about rocking that way forward. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, take it down to the floor, forward fold. Okay, we're gonna step the right leg back behind. It's just a reverse step movement. Circle out to that right heel a little bit. Even though we all could step back to plank possibly, let's drop the right knee first. Bring both hands to the inside. Use the support. Left knee finds the right knee. Use the support. But just because you're going with cobra instead of up dog potentially, don't lose the engagement. Squeeze the core. You have to lift the wrist just to give yourself a heat check. Do that. Pull the shoulders back. Press yourself up with strength into child's pose. The knees got to get closer even. You're going for more of a compact one. You can switch it up. Maybe you're diving like an egg this time, as opposed to spreading like an eagle. Taking a breath once again, ain't nothing new. Just taking another breath. And there is nothing new about it. Some things aren't better like new, like wine. It's better not new. Or a freshly bought stock. It's better not new. Some things you want to have some growth to. If you feel natural to step the right foot forward for down dog, you can. Otherwise, shift that way forward. Sorry, left foot forward. Step the left foot forward. You can find that shift there. Eventually, the right leg will lift. That's a tuck of the right toes. That's right knee squeezing up and active. And again, if you want to find that step, whenever it feels good that you can hop into it, you find that calibration for yourself. Option here. Yeah, that block. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, that block. Yes. 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 That's consistent. That's really consistent. And then go through your steps, yeah? But yeah, that's good. You made it to your half lift. You can take some time just to engage that core. You could tap the toes. You could lift both toes and then rock them. You could lift both heels and rock them. You could do it a little bit and then get a little nervous, and you could just go back to it in a second. You got room to test the waters. When you're ready, it's that forward fold. It's that left leg back behind you. Let's go ahead, when you're ready, drop that left knee. We're gonna swing the right leg back. We're gonna go cobra. Take your time. Take your time for your child's pose. Take your hands however you like. Variation could include elbows into the ground and palms face up. They could be by your side face up. When you're ready, we'll find ourselves either sitting crisscross, sitting on the heels, or standing on the knees. Give yourself one more moment to reset with the chest elevated, breathing whatever that feels like, looks like. And when you're ready, take this into tabletop position. Knees can squeeze off the mat, let that plank sit for a moment, maybe even float one hand off the ground and the other. Find that bend in the knees, give it at least some bend as you push your tailbone back towards where your knees are, and then the hips can go up as the knees go back. Lift the heels up, this time look forward in front of you. Using your core, tiptoe to the front of the mat until you get there at the top in a forward fold. Hands can go to your toes, your shins, your hips, what have you. Take a half lift, long spine, and then bring it down to the floor, forward fold. Arms can go high to the sky this time, reaching upwards, looking upwards. And even a little stretch back, but with control. Because we're going to meet back at the center, hands to heart center. Give the shoulders a chance to relax. A chance for the neck to get longer. Get to the shoulders to retract into position. The hands can come down by the sides. It feels good to close the eyes, relax the face, do so. Think of the antennas on your body, the crown of the head, the fingertips, the space between the fingertips. Intangible. You're opening yourself to the idea that you're at least partly intangible. Let's touch the tangible spaces, tap the center of the chest, give yourself a little go ahead, tap the collarbones, give yourself a deep breath in and out. Center of the throat, you give yourself a bring yourself up, you can hit the jawline. You get the cheekbones, like the outside of them to the inside of them. Breathe into your face. Breathe into those cavernous spaces. We're going temple. We're going, where are we not going? Yeah. Forehead, etc. There's no way you can get ahead of yourself. You're in tune with yourself, so hit whatever you gotta hit. Bridge the nose. Right? The mind can probably hit it faster than the words can go. You gotta go back cheekbone, jaw, what have you. At some point, when you feel like you're all tapped out, go back from where you started, where you can go lower, go belly. Give yourself a deep breath in and out right there. Go back down from the legs. Inside, outside. Top of the feet, slap it out. Let's take a half lift when you're ready. Long spine, drag them up the fingertips, roll the shoulders back. Take it down to the floor, forward fold. Let's step the right leg back behind us. Both hands are on the inside of the left hip. You got room to roll it open. We got room to swing it back, upper push-up plank. Maybe you do right knee to right elbow just cause for fun. And then you do upper facing dog. Untuck the toes, lift the chest up, engage the glute muscles. Hips up high in the sky. Down dog, maybe you do right hand towards the left foot. This is fun. Right hand back to where it goes. Strong moment here. Step the left foot through between the hands. There's a chance for that right foot to float forward. Find where your step is, land in that fold. Let's take a half lift, long spine, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Reach up, go up, take a back bend. Take it down, forward, forward. Nice. Your hands can go to your hips. You can get your thumbs into those creases for a half lift there. Think about pulling the shoulders back. Find a little flatness in the spine. That's pretty good. go. Forward. Step the left leg back behind you. Both hands on the inside of that right foot. You got room to roll it up. Swing into it. Right foot swings back plank. Left knee, left elbow. And boom. Upper push-up plank. Upward facing dog. Left hand might go to that right foot. Push into the right palm. Back to where it went. Right foot forward. Take your time to get there. Strong moment. You can float that left leg to the top of the mat. Let's go ahead and skip the half lift. Reach forward and up. Just come all the way through. Maybe a little back bend. Maintain your stance. Hands can come to heart center. Put palms together. Build a little heat in the hands. Take a deep full breath in and out. Hands can go still. Got some weight in the heels. We'll hit the back of the neck. If this resonates, you can say this out loud. I'm blessed and highly favored. In the back of the head, I'm blessed and highly favored. Top of the head, I'm blessed and highly favored. In the front of the head, I'm blessed and highly favored. Space from the eyebrows, I'm blessed and highly favored. In the eyebrows, temple, bottom cheekbones, blessed and highly favored. The chin, the jaw to the chin. Nice. Hit the center throat. You can say this out loud. I got this. I got this. I got this. Hit the center of the chest. I got this. I got this. Whatever else you got to tell yourself, go ahead. Hit the belly. Hit the hips. Inside the thighs. Outside the thighs. Chin. Calf. Top of the feet. Back of the legs. Hamstrings. Hit your glute muscles. You can say, I'm going to get it together. Hands coming down to the floor. Shake it out. Flex it out. When you're ready, it's a step back. Right leg. You can lift it up. Step it all the way to the back of the mat. You might rock that way a little forward and backward. Left hand on the inside. Left thigh. You can roll some weight onto that left pinky toe. Left big toe, push it back down. By the way, your right hand could be on this block for more elevation if you want it. Take the left arm up to the sky, open up in the chest for that twist. Inner right thigh active and supported. Take the left hand, swing it to the right. Hold this for a breath. Round through shoulders. When you're ready, done reaching, take that left arm back up high in the sky. Left hand down to the floor. You can take that block with you to spin, half lift. At the long point of the mat. Hands on the block or whatever the case may be. Roll the shoulders back. Finding some length there. Maybe go a little lower on the block, a little high. Maybe you move the block. Some might even get their elbows to the mat. Some might not get it quite. Some might get their elbows to the block. Really good to hum, hold up the lips, whatever the case may be. Just go like that. Actually, gonna take this block really still. Ready. Bring your body close to the back of the mat. Face the back of the room now. Both hands go on the inside of that right thigh. You can roll some way onto that right pinky toe. Left hand. Possibly on that block, take the right arm up to the sky. Open up for a twist. Inner left thigh still active, still rolling around through the neck, whatever the case may be. Let's take the right hand and thread it to the left. Breathe into that space. Take some time right arm up to the sky, take left hand. Hand down to the floor. We're gonna step the left foot to meet the right foot. Yep, still facing the back. Forward fold, let your head relax. You know where to go. Ain't nothing to take a half lift. Hands on the shins or thighs, whatever. Exhale, forward fold, let that drop. Your arms can reach up and back. This time if you want to take a deeper back bend, keep reaching. You might use a little momentum to come back down to the floor. Forward fold. Absolutely no rush. Bending one knee and the other, swaying the hips, whatever the case may be. When you're ready, it's going to be a step back. That left leg going up, back. Turn the body to the left, Skandasana. Start to bend into the knees a little bit from side to side. When you're ready, you'll turn to face the front of the mat. Facing forward once again. Left leg can go back. Maybe cobra, maybe up dog.
Let's get it. Absolutely no rush. Kind of bring everything together a little bit. You can start to find some space to the knees. You rock the hips from side to side. You crawl the fingertips forward. Lift the head up, take a deep, full breath in. And big breath out. Shifting that weight to tabletop. Tabletop will take us to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is looking at one and the other. Find some length through the hips. Won't be here long at all. Draw the core together into a plank. Use the strength in those arms. You need at least 15 seconds of these. Drop the knees down to the ground, tabletop. Still got the support through the core. Step the left leg back, but keep the toes on the ground. You got some room to lengthen. Pushing the hand as light as you can. Lift that left leg and step it over to the right. Spread it out a little bit. You do want to test the range. Can you get the left foot to the top left corner? And back. To the back right. And to the top. Take your time. We're going to extend the left leg back. Keep it long. We're going to spiral it down to supported side plank. So that left heel down to the ground. Right foot like a kickstand. Left arm taking his time up. Right toes pushing down. Right foot flat. Feel it open to the chest. Some people got the left arm up to the sky. You can bend the left elbow real quick so your left hand can come behind your head. You can flex on somebody real quick. Take your time, left arm back up to the sky. Left hand can swing towards the right wrist. When you're ready, left arm back up to the sky. Take your time. We'll reach the left arm forward and then tip ourselves up for Gates pose. Lift through your chest. Arms can reach away from each other. Take the right arm up to the sky. Reach it back. Let your left ear drop to the left shoulder. You gotta squeeze the right fist, open the fist. Whatever the case may be.
Hand down, knee down into that tabletop position. Take your time. It could be nothing unless you got something you want to do. I must been on the pill when I was. I dropped the right hip to the right heel, left heel, left wrist, right wrist, or whatever. Could be left heel, right heel, right wrist, left wrist. All black trim, dog, burgundy. Keep it real with me, dog, burgundy. Put them bags on the left wrist, right heel. Left heel, right wrist. We ready somehow, some way. Tucking those toes, hips going up and back. Pushing that tail one up and back. Engaging that core plank. Go ahead, drop the left knee down. Right leg already long. Then you gotta slide it back a little bit more forward or backward. Circle that heel. Right foot can get to that top right corner. And extend it to the back left. Maybe one more time, maybe two. Kind of how you feel. Swing it. Times got hard and I felt the lashes. Everything real, I got my golden ears added. Finishing the breath at your arm. We're going to end up in that supported side plank. So that right leg gets a chance to step back. Right heel spirals back. Left heel swings out like a kickstand. Right arm up to the sky. Breathe what you got. Rotate the shoulder, the arm, the neck, whatever the case may be. Out of turn dance to a trophy. Out of ball rings like Kobe. Right hand can swing towards the left wrist. Right arm up to the sky. Got my heart like take your time, move with the flow of your breath. Take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors. Once the right arm reaches forward for that type of length, you can tip yourself up. Gaze pose, left arm going up and back behind you. Now to the floor when you're ready, tabletop position. You can rock it a little bit back, forward and backward. You can do this all with the toes tucked even. Last little few things. Good job thus far, everybody. We'll take this. Just one more thing, you can let go of neck, shoulders, hips, breath. Letting go too, I would suggest, could be a beautiful thing. Like we don't just let go of the things we don't want. You gotta let go of the classics too. If you win a championship, you gotta put it in the rafters so that you can win the next season. So you're letting the highlights go, making room. Tabletop will get us there. Downward facing dog. We'll take a walk or hop to the front of your mat. However you're feeling. We'll take some time in forward fold. If you want to hold your head and pull it down, you can hold your head. Think about how heavy that thing is. You want to let it go sometime. Drop the arms. Bring yourself up slowly but surely. Arms can be however you want. We'll take right heel to the left ankle. Rest not disturb your peace. I think so, but it's hard when you with your dogs at the freak show. Arms can go up. Make it wrong. Easy peasy. Let me squeeze it. So bring your right foot down to the floor. Then one knee and the other. All that. Reset the arms. All that. Left heel. Right ankle.
time. Are you ready? Easing both feet down, give a little bit of the knee. We're gonna take the right foot and we're gonna scoot it back until it can find the floor behind you. Arms will come up. Take a reverse warrior. Take left arm going up the back. Hands can come down to the floor or they don't have to. Right foot can step forward somehow, some way. Landing at the front of the mat, forward fold. Half lift, stay for the exhale. Drop it down on the exhale, keep the exhale going. Arms come up. Hands come heart center or wherever they want to fall, as long as the elbows stay relaxed. The left leg, we get to scoot it back until it finds the floor. Take your time. We're gonna open this up for reverse warrior. That's a hip opener. That's the chest opening. That's the right side getting the length in. Take your time with your movement. Maybe you find yourself not changing that point of focus at all as you transition back into your half lift, into your forward fold. Whether the hands get to the floor or not. Let's do hands on our low back already. So that as you come up, you're holding your low spine, you're pulling your tailbone down. You can continue to leverage. As residents, you can say this out loud. I have the leverage. Bring yourself up. Take it down. Soft knees. Hands relax. Right leg gets to step back. Walk your left foot over to the right side of your mat for half pigeon. Let your left knee fall open. 3 times, 2 times. Just lower halfway. Bring yourself up. Lower halfway. Bring yourself up. And then just let yourself lay. Find that handy dandy block. Forehead getting some elevation is a great way to get the breath flowing. And then that I think even adds greater like stacks when you go from tall block to middle block to low block. Adjustment, maybe it's tall block to middle block to low block. Maybe it's elbows out to shoulders. And that's a big change in itself, making those adjustments. So even if it's just for a breath, you did that. The exit stages, which don't even need to happen, maybe you put it into 5 breaths or not. Could include when you walk your hands back, you don't miss that feeling of having the chest lift in this half pigeon. Some days people go back and grab for the ankle. Feel like a brand new Take your time here. Again, if you want any kind of twist, you walk the hands from one end to the other. Gradually, slowly, but surely. One breath leads to the other. Take your time.
We'll eventually meet on the other side of half pitch. Each side might feel a little different. Good job wherever you're at with it, wherever you can. Even now, you get a chance to hold the pose while the pose is also moving. Find what gets to have a hold so that something else has a pathway to move. Take your time. If you find yourself even going to number 7 or 8, following through on your breath. We'll end up meeting somehow, some way with the legs forward. That's a twist for you when you get there. That's a twist. If it feels good to keep the body long here for a breath, you can take a breath for yourself wherever you're at. We'll eventually find our way on our back. Our back will get us into the butterfly, Shavasana, and all the other taking your time in that gradual process. Getting to take inventory maybe in a different way in Shavasana. You have heels. You have a head. Between those 2 points, it's quite a journey. It's quite a journey.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Please feel free to stay as long as you like. And thank you for making donation-based yoga possible. Your support makes it really cool. You get a quote? Today's quote: logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. Namaste. Thank you, everybody.